Oh, they can. Okay, never mind. So what is going on right now is I am doing live coverage when it comes to this. Oh, crap. Sorry, I've got people that are texting me that are part of my weather community and whatnot. We are very much got each other's backs right now due to the fact that one of them yeah, I know. The reason that we are doing this right now is because there was a one of our own was actually affected by the tornado that went through Hendersonville earlier, so we're wanting to make sure that everybody is covered and whatnot. So if I just randomly stop texting or stop talking, it's because I'm in the middle of doing 500,000 things at once. So I apologize. So, oh, let me, where's my, why is it not showing my link on Twitter? That's weird. Hold on, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm sorry. I'm wanting to make sure that I have the link out for everybody to be able to see. Why is it not showing me? Why? What? I don't. Ugh. Give me 2 seconds. I'm sorry, guys. YouTube. My channel. Customize channel. I guess I'll just do this and find the link and copy it here. Oh, that rain just very much started where I'm at. So, sorry, I was trying my hardest to make sure that okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying my hardest to do this by myself completely. So what it is right now is where you, if you are watching my live stream on YouTube, I literally just posted the link to it on YouTube or on Twitter so you guys can see it. It is a live view of my radar that's going on right now. Where I am showing everybody currently is that the rotation currently is in between Rockvale and Crescent / the Barfield area. Rockvale, in between Rockvale and Christiana. It is currently moving to the northeast. Let me pull up. That is the wrong button. The storm track so I can see exactly which way it's going. It is headed, looks like it's headed towards the northeast, towards, I'm going to say south of the Murfreesboro area. So if you are in that specific area, I need you to make sure that you 100% take cover right now. I need you to be in your safe spaces. Safe spaces. Make sure you put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. There's no glass. There's no anything like that around you to make sure that you're as safe as can be. Please make sure you put on closed-toed shoes. And also, if you have bike helmets or anything in the house, make sure you put them on. Use something to cover your head. All that stuff, because that is the number one reason that, or number one thing that people forget when it comes to that, is the fact that they forget to cover their somebody just asked, where do I go? You're going to go to the lowest section of your home. If you live in a one-story home, you're going to make sure you're going to go to the most inner part. So if there's a closet in somebody's bedroom that has the most amount of walls between you and the outside, that is where you're going to go to make sure that you can be as safe as possible. Sorry, I had somebody that just texted me and they were like, I can't find a live radar. Will you send me the link? It's a personal friend of mine. So this right here, what I'm showing, it's the rate. It shows that the rotation currently with the last radar scan is in between the Crescent Barfield area and Christiana. So it looks as though it's about to cross over 231/Church Street. That area is where it seems as though the rotation is going at the moment. I'm going to run. Sorry if you hear my cat in the background. She's mad because I have the door to my office shut. Yes, it looks as though it is going through that area. Perfect. Okay. If you live on and around Christiana Middle, Christiana Elementary, south of 24 on 231 and the east side, I need you to make sure that you are in your safe spaces right now. Currently, what I am telling everyone, your safe space needs to be the most lower inner areas of your home, meaning you need to put as many walls between you and the outdoors as possible. If you cannot do that, then make sure you're in a bathroom or something like that. You need to get blankets, pillows, something, put them on top of you to make sure that you have as much between you and the outside as possible if there is a tornado on the ground. Let me actually go through and look at some other little things really quick to see. Diamond, honey, I am busy. Sorry, give me 1 second. She really wants out. She's not going to stop. Go. Bye, baby. She has storm anxiety, so I knew that shutting the door was a bad idea. Apologies. So, let me go back to this radar. The tornado warning has about 15 minutes left for it. That is going to... I'm not getting any... Can someone tell me? I haven't seen any notifications. Is there anyone on my Twitter space that is also watching the live radar? Can you also hear me? I just want to make sure that people can hear me, because I'm not getting any like chats or anything on my... From the untrained eye, this is quite a structure, but I don't see. You can? Okay, perfect. Thank you. I very much appreciate it, Matt. I just wanted to make sure, because I know that everybody on Twitter space can hear me, but I wanted to make sure that on my YouTube you could as well. Because to be 100% honest, this is my first time doing the dual Twitter space and YouTube, because today's the first time that we've had any severe weather since August. So, a little rusty. But back to things. So, if you live in the Eagleville area, if you live in the Rockville area, I'm going to put you in an all clear when it comes to this specific rotation, as it has moved past you. So if you live in the Laverne and Smyrna area, I'm going to put you in the 100% all clear, which means that if you don't want to listen anymore, you do not have to, because the bulk of the main amount of storms has moved past you. I'm also going to say the same thing for, I'm going to wait on Blackman just to make sure, because there is another area that's around College Grove that's moving up into your area. The heaviest part of the storm right now is going to be in the Walter Hill area, the Las Casas area. In the Barfield/Christiana area. If you live in the Gum area, the Floration Road area, you need to make sure that you are in your safe space right now, because this thing is headed straight for you if it is on the ground. I do not have any confirmation. Somebody asked about Mount Juliet. That is actually going to be Wilson severe weather. We do it by counties. So if you want to follow Wilson Severe Weather or Wilson Severe WX, they do all of Wilson County. He's an amazing guy. What I also want to make sure that I reiterate is, if you live in the southeastern area of Rutherford County, I'm going to say from Murfreesboro Square all the way down to Bell Buckle. I know they're not in our county, but I'm just using that as an example. If you live from Murfreesboro Square down to belt buckle, I need you in your safe space. I need to 100% make sure you are in your safe space, because we never know. Today has been a day of days when it comes to tornadoes. We have had multiple that have been confirmed on the ground. This is currently not one of them. I am looking at the National Weather Service chat. I'm not seeing anything when it comes to them being on the ground. The last thing I seen about them was saying they were giving us a warning. That's all I'm seeing so far. Does not mean that it's not possible, but just want to reiterate to everyone about this. Give me 1 second. All right. It looks as though the rotation is currently in and around the same area of the tornado that hit earlier this year, I think is when it was. It was over in, what is that road? And when it crossed 24, I don't have roads on this. I cannot for the life of me think. When it came through and it hit Readyville, I cannot for the life of me think of the name of the road. In that area. So if you are around 24, oh, somebody just sent me. Oh, it was Dawson. Sorry, I'm watching a video that somebody sent me about the storms that are outside and whatnot. I will have to look at that video later. How close to MTSU? This is south of MTSU, but I still want you in your safe space just in case. I know that where I said the square, MTSU is just north of the square. When it looks for the Siegel VA area, currently when it comes to that area, all there is just heavy rain. The rotation is southeast Murfreesboro / Rutherford County. So that's the reason why I'm still on here. Somebody said I'm off Church Street and the power is still on. When I tell you it's weird, sometimes the wind blows weird and power goes out. Sometimes things like this happens and it doesn't even flicker. So you never know, to be 100% honest. If you live in the Plainview area, that is south of Gum, that's around the 24 area, Fosterville area, things like that, I need you to make sure you're in your safe space. Anything for the Siegel area, like I just said, when it comes to the Siegel area, I'm not going to put you guys in the all clear yet, but when it comes to this specific rotation, it is in the southeast. So when it comes to the rotation aspect of it, the Siegel area is not. I'm on Midland, and it looks like it's calming down outside with the rain and whatnot. Exactly. Yeah. So it's pushing through pretty fast. Let me see how fast this is going. How many knots? 30? That's not too fast. But if you live in the Gum area, which is just on the other side of 24, I need you to make sure you're in your safe spot. If you live around Floration Road, Kittrell, I need you to make sure you're in your safe spot. If you live in Readyville, you are not in this specific warning, but I still would feel safe if you were in your safe spots, just because this rotation looks like it could be headed towards your way. And I want to make sure that everyone is safe. So if you live from Murfreesboro, I'm going to say MTSU south. And if you live south of the square / MTSU and east. So let's give 231 Woodbury Highway. If you live anywhere south and east of 231 and Woodbury Highway, I want you in your safe space. Remember, safe space is the lowest point in your home. If you live in a 1-story, I need you to be in a space where it is the most amount of walls between you and the outside. If there is a closet in somebody's bedroom, shove yourself in there, because it's going to put the most amount of walls between you and the outside. I need you to make sure that you are safe. Let me go through and look at the radar what is this at? Oh, I just totally moved my bar on accident. It looks as though the main section of the rotation is currently going through Gum right now, headed towards Floration Road, headed up towards the Readyville area that I spoke about earlier. What? Oh, that might not be for me. Oh, or if you're talking about the app that Troy used, I'm gonna let Troy take that one. I believe in you, Troy. I believe in you. They're saying the rotation has weakened in Rutherford County. We will maintain the tornado warning through just in case if it decides to tighten back up. So what that means is the National Weather Service is seeing that the rotation is starting to weaken, but because these storms are pulsing, and by pulsing I mean that it'll rotate, start to dissipate, and then come back together. A lot of these storms throughout the entire day, that they will rotate and they seem to be dissipating, and then later on they will re-intensify. So we want to make sure that that's not going to happen. We want to make sure that everybody is question. Christiana Middle School, are they in the clear? Yes. If you live right at the 231 area, I'm gonna give you the all clear. So if you live around the middle school, the elementary school, for Christiana, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the all clear as the rotation has crossed over 24. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that so that we can, put some people at ease, because I know that especially with everything that's happened over the past few years, a lot of people have storm anxiety, and we want to make sure that we're not heightening that. We just want to make sure we're getting out the correct information. So the latest scan that just came through shows that the rotation is east of the Gum area. It is south of the Floration area. It does still look as though it's headed towards maybe south of Readyville, going into the Cannon County area. What happened to my radar? What happened to my radar? Can I have it back? What happened? Well, that was weird. Huh. Interesting. Weird, but okay. I don't know what I did. Is Church Street and Veterans okay? Yes. I'm going to give you the all clear. Yes. Also, when somebody said, does that mean MTSU is in the all clear? Yes. If you live, I'm going to say everyone who is in all of Rutherford County except for the eastern section. So if you live off of Woodbury Highway going towards Woodbury, you are not in the all clear. If you live in the Readyville area, you are not in the all clear. If you live east of Gum, in between 24 and the Cannon County line, you are not in the clear. If you are west of 24, you are in the clear. If you are north of Murfreesboro, you were in the clear. Does that help give you guys a good... I'm not going to say Joby Jackson's in the clear just yet, due to the fact that this rotation is on the other side of 24, so I'm not going to give you the all clear just yet. The National Weather Service is saying that the tornado warning will be allowed to expire at 7:45. What I will do is, even though the tornado warning expires, I'm still going to stay on here for a few minutes just in case if it doesn't re-intensify, so that we can keep everybody aware and whatnot. What I will do when that happens is I'll go through and I'll talk about the other spots in the county and tell you about the rain and all that other stuff in those areas. I'm waiting for the next radar scan to come through. Oh, well, that one just updated, so this next one should. Are we updating? Come on. I believe in you. You have this. The velocity always updates slower than the reflectivity does. So, what about New Salem heading towards Rockville? If you live in that area, you're on the all clear. MTSU, you're in the all clear. Yes, MTSU is in the all clear. Thank you guys for doing this. Thank you guys for being very, I don't know the word. I'm thinking, I can't think of the word. For doing the back and forth with me, I guess, to like ask me questions, let me answer them, things like that. And whatnot. I'm still waiting for the next scan when it comes to the velocity to, oh, there it goes. So the rotation has definitely weakened. I'm going to actually, if you're watching the YouTube, I'm going to pull it back so you can see how strong it was versus it weakening. It's definitely weakening as it goes across the county, as it heads in towards Cannon. What is Gum? So Gum is it's a little town, it's a little area that is just on the other side of 24, like headed towards Cannon County, Woodbury area. It's kind of like when I refer to Blackman or Christiana or Walter Hill. It's just a little bitty area that's in Rutherford County. It's a little area that's the only way it's not a city. But it's just like a little, like the Blackman area or the Christiana area, stuff like that, like, or the Fosterville area. It's like that, but that's what Gum is. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I've lived in Murfreesboro since 2006, and it wasn't until I started doing the weather stuff that I even knew it was there. So don't feel bad that you haven't heard about it. Veterans Hospital area near Murfreesboro. You are in the clear when it comes to that specific area. I am in a storm shock of anxiety, so I appreciate, of course, honestly, one of the reasons why I like whenever we have this to do the Twitter space is because if hearing somebody talk you through it helps to ease anxiety a lot better than just reading a tweet. So that's another reason why the Blackman area is all clear. And you are more than welcome for me doing all of this. I absolutely love it. I'm waiting. So at 7:45, the tornado warning will be allowed to expire. It will take a couple of minutes for the radar to update to reflect the fact that that it has been allowed to expire. It is now 7:45, which means that it has been allowed to expire. Yes, the New Salem, Kazan Lane area is all clear. As of right now, since the tornado, oh, well, dang, they updated that fast. As of right now, because of the fact that the tornado warning has been allowed to expire, when it comes to that specific area, I'm going to put everyone in the county in an all clear. Because they have allowed it to expire, because they are saying that the tornado warning, that the rotation and stuff has weakened significantly. And so that means the criteria is lower than it should be, and they're allowing it to expire. Now what I'm going to do is thank you for trying to explain it on your broadcast. I get that it's a part of town, but where? When it comes to cross streets, I don't actually know. All I can tell you is that it is across 24 on the other side of Christiana. But the radar that I use here does not have cross streets, so I don't exactly know. This looks like it's Manchester Highway. It looks like Gum is on Manchester Highway. Is that Manchester Highway? Yeah, that's Manchester Highway. So yeah, so it looks as though Gum is on Manchester Highway headed towards like Manchester. It's in that area, but it's in it's definitely in Rutherford County, but it looks like it's on or around how is the South Rutherford area? My sister is there. So as of right now, everything has been put into the all clear when it comes to the tornado warning, because it has been allowed to expire. What I'm doing right now is just answering questions, and also what I'm also going to do is go through and explain the areas that are 100% in the clear when it comes to everything. So I'm going to put the Laverne and Smyrna area in the complete all clear. You do have a little bit of lingering showers going around right now, but all of the severe and the heavy stuff is to your east, headed towards the Walter Hill area. When it comes to Walter Hill, you do have another area of rain that is headed towards you. And then after that, you will also be in the all clear. There is a little bit of rain that's headed into Eagleville right now. You got a stretch of rain that's a good chunk of the second 2/3 of the county. The heaviest of the rain is currently on the eastern side where that tornado warning was. And so around Readyville, when you Fosterville area, things like that, Christiana, there are some heavier rains there, but as of right now, from what I can see on radar and what the National Weather Service is saying, is that they have allowed that tornado warning to expire due to the fact that the rotation has severely weakened and it is under the criteria. Like I said, I was staying on for a couple of minutes just to give everybody an explanation. Yes, the Christiana, I'm going to say 100% the entire county is in the all clear when it comes to tornado. What I'm doing right now is I'm just going through the rain of what to expect. The other thing I want to say while I'm on here is that as the front moves through tonight, there will be some significant temperatures that drop in the morning. Tornado warning is coming for southern Bedford and Coffee counties. That is south of us. Okay, that's okay. I'm just being nosy and just wanted to look at it. That doesn't involve us. But anyway, I'm gonna wait until this one area that's in around the Readyville area to move through before I leave, just to make sure that the rotation doesn't tighten up or anything like that. But if anybody has any questions or anything like that, you're more than welcome to ask me on Twitter Space. I have it set up to where I'm seeing all of the comments as people are saying things and stuff like that, and whatnot. So I just wanted to I also would like to say one of our T-Spotter members, Sumner Severe Weather, was impacted by the tornadoes that went through Hendersonville and Gallatin earlier. I would like for you guys to please keep them in your thoughts. I don't know the extent of the damage that they had suffered, but I just want to ask that everybody keep them in their thoughts so that we can, rebuild and recover as Tennesseans always do. Trying to think if there was anything else that I needed to say. Every single person that is in Rutherford County is in the all clear right now. So if you're asking any questions about the all clear areas, 100% the entire county is in the all clear. I'm just saying on here because I like the sound of my voice. Or as my husband says, I talk way too much. So I just want to make sure that everybody, especially with the fact that I know there's a lot of people out there who have storm anxiety, just want to kind of relieve that from you guys to make sure that there's no, confusion or anything like that. So if anybody has any questions or anything, you're more than welcome to ask me. If not, I probably will get off here shortly so that sideways rain at the intersection of John Bragg and Rutherford currently. Yeah, where is John Bragg? I'm thinking. John. Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember where that's at now. Because I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, no, I know exactly where that's at. Yeah, no, there's a big stint of rain that's headed through that area right now. So, but when it comes to our tornado threat or anything like that, we are completely in the all clear. Woodbury Highway. Oh. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never knew what the name of it was. I didn't realize it was. I've just always called it Woodbury Highway. Anyway, was there any other questions or anything that anyone had? If not, I'm going to go ahead and, as people say, skedaddle so that you guys can get back to your evening and whatnot. Honestly, I'm waiting for this rain to pass so that I can re-inflate my inflatables so that they're not covered in water. And whenever ooh, that was a big old rumble of thunder that just came through. Um, so I'm gonna re-inflate my inflatables whenever all this comes through, so that the water doesn't make it to where in the morning, whenever they come on, they don't want to come up. All right. Well, I'm not getting any questions from anybody on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and say good night to everyone. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble on and on and on. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate everything that you allow me to do for you. And if it wasn't for you guys, I honestly wouldn't do this. So, I mean, I still would because I love weather. But you guys are the reason that it keeps it going, because even though it's a passion, but you guys keep it alive for me. And so I very much want to say thank you to every single one of you. I do plan in the future, when things kind of calm down, might not be until after the first of the year, especially with everything that's going on today. Plan on doing a as Twitter space with a few other weather enthusiasts and things like that, because just to talk about different things, especially after what happened today, get the information from today. So you guys have yourselves a wonderful evening. If you haven't done your Christmas shopping yet, you need to do so. Amazon is amazing. And so I just wanted to say thank you to everybody, and I appreciate everything. Thank you so much, and you guys have a great rest of your night.